This is Theodorus Rex, and I'd like to talk today about the book Unbelievable by Katy Tur. Katy Tur is a young reporter from MSNBC/NBC. She's full of enthusiasm, optimism, acumen, and cuteness. This book is hard to put down. In 2017, she won the Walter Cronkite Award, and she's very easy on the eyes. This book shines a spotlight on the behind-the-scenes events in a presidential campaign in today's America. It's fast-paced, compelling, and oftentimes more Sex in the City than Brit Hume. Katy Tur followed the Trump campaign through 40 different states, broadcasting 3,800 different live television segments. This is where she said she learned that Trump had his own personal version of reality. She also watched him insult a war hero. She watched him brag about grabbing women by the pussy, fighting with the Pope, doubting the democratic process, advocating torture and war crimes, and tout the size of his junk during a presidential debate, all while trashing the media. She goes on to say that a Trump victory is understandable. After all, you can't tell a joke at work without worrying about if you're going to be fired, politically correct. Your patriotism is mistaken for racism. Your town is boarded up. You're full of chemicals and pills. You call tech support and you get some guy in India. Bills are peaking and no one seems to care. People are very disenchanted with Washington and they just want to see a change, no matter what that change may be. Throughout this book, Katy seems to have a slightly petulant disdain for Donald Trump. Yet in interviews, you can see she looks quite enamored.
Get 'em out! Out! Do we love our protesters? Right? We love our protesters. Out! Get 'em out of here! Out! Give me a break! Out! Get 'em out! Get 'em out!
Reports that Trump has no communications team, no rapid response director to rebuke attacks. In contrast, Clinton has a team of over a dozen senior staff that handle communications alone. How is Trump going to run a country if he can't even run his campaign? He refuses to endorse Paul Ryan. He says things like Obama was the founder of ISIS. She says Trump constantly overestimates the size of his crowds. On election day in New York, when he went to go vote, she talks about the boos he received getting out of his SUV, and then a couple of women that flashed their boobs at Trump as he was walking down the street, on a side note. In an effort to keep this video short, I'll end it here, but I did enjoy this very much. It's kind of sassy reading, kind of sexy. It's like guilty pleasure, like watching Bravo TV or something of that nature. But Katy Tur, more power to you, and I hope you come around to Trump a little bit, because he's not all of it is bad, darling.
USA! You see where they place themselves? Right in front of the cameras. See that? That's all they care about. Disgusting. Right in front of the cameras. I'd get them out. Now. I'd get them out of here, please. Get them out. Get them out. It's frankly disgusting. And then they say on the shows, it's terrible the way you treat. We didn't treat anybody.